time for map 3. No one in the office today. The Nudleplex campus under siege as Domination is about to kick off. We'll see if Team Karma can take the lead for the first time or if TeePee will answer back with Uber and Shift.
That's right, it's Nudleplex. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's about to be smattered with large amounts of blood. That's right, it's about to get heavy out here. We talked about how important Shift the lanes were. I think we see a lot of Phantom classes get a lot of value out of those mag barriers on this map.
And I think especially around that B zone in particular, you can isolate. It's essentially like a giant circle. You can put yourself on one side of the zone or the other and try to funnel the team the opposite direction. And looks like we're gonna get a quad stack right off the rip here from Team Karma. So they're looking for the quick first point, and then they're all gonna burst right towards B.
Real preference for A for Team Karma here. So might just be they find it's easier to hold with sort of one individual. Karma though does not want to play defensive. No, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Mag barrier deployed and whew, Space League TeePee, they weren't ready.
I absolutely love that break off. And that's what I mean with this magsec barrier. This is kind of a little circle. It's all separated by these rocks and trees. So you put a magsec barrier down on one side, you isolate the lane, you know where you need to focus, and the kills are perfect. Quick break towards the B zone, double capture in for Team Karma.
Yeah, I feel like the strategy here for Team Karma has looked a lot better. It shone through in these early moments in the round over Team TeePee. And now you have to wrest control of this point off. And again, that mag barrier will reset, right? I mean, that's going to come back and be available once more for Karma, basically shutting off one of the lanes of approach to this central fountain.
John in a little bit of trouble, but still trying to contest. Karma feeling the pressure, barrier on barrier action, but App hits a bit of a mini pinch. That flips things around, and hold on a second. You've got a lot of Team Karma members on the other side of the map. They may try to make a play towards C if they find clean kills, which at the moment they do. I would love to see them make a play to try to neutralize C.
Yeah, no reason not to try and capitalize here on the fact that you are impossible to shift from the central hill. Again, it's going to be Space League or John or Space League trying to challenge Karma. And this man deals with all challenges. Nicely done. John eventually gets the better of him here. Healthy lead established for Team Karma early.
Yeah, it's a really, really good break off. I can't sing the praises enough, but now the bounce back from Team Teep. They get the B flag right away on their third attempt, and now a chance for them to start to control these little outer alleyways, putting a little bit of extra pressure here towards Team Karma, because spawning in this left top corner, it can be really difficult to work your way back out towards mid, not knowing where anyone's positioned at.
It might be that Team Karma prefer to approach point B from A. Just
seems that way,
from this part of the map. Maybe they feel like they have better sight lines in order to do so.
Wow.
That was dirty. Yeah, Apathy not quite ready for that one. But Spacey's about to get dropped on himself there, and yet Lacefield was in position to respond. Here's John trying to move up and get this recap back as Team TeePee again falling behind. Trying to make up the deficit, rather.
Ah, there we go. I was going to say, App just deals a lot of damage right there. The firebomb did not quite connect, but the incendiary round still credits him the double. So 185, 167. Team Teep still controlling two flags, though, and Karma's squad needs to start to figure out what they want to do to control this B zone, because they've been on it a couple of times, but holding it lately has been more hard-pressed than they'd like.
Yeah, break off of 2 kills, though. That allows Team Karma to get in position. I love this push ahead from App, again with the pinch, trying to play off of Karma in the middle part of the map. But this time, Spacely and TeePee combined for 4 total. They're back on the hill.
And it's one of those things that you saw from Karma's perspective. They all just flooded on in towards the middle of the capture, but you lost the outside. So all of a sudden, Team Teep are hitting from each opposite angle, and it leads to really clean kills. Oh, Karma almost absolutely styled that attach, but the kill comes out. It's a full team wipe, and Team Teep will take their first lead.
See, with the digital ghillie suit attach playing slowly there, not trying to sprint down. Yeah, it could have gone wrong, but he got the drop on Karma, and that's what you're going to need in these situations to start to turn these multi-frag situations in your favor. Lacefield doubles back, catches out attach, and they're headed back to B.
I mean, he's just floating in midair, isn't he? Jumps and just kind of wiggles left to right. No chance to track him down. Mag barrier out. Parasite scouted through the digital ghillie off the reload. John looking for more, but turned away. Apathy gets the double. Attach trying to follow up, but once again, the utility in place allows Team Karma a chance to still hold on to the majority of this B zone.
That's all about these Phantoms right now. Medico Supremo is active for Spacely.
Well done.
He can shrug off that pressure there from Lacefield here. Team TeePee just quietly back in the lead.
Nice, big shutdown as well to the Purifier. Apathy does get 2, but the Biovita allows a chance for Spacely to still contest. With 1:05 left, this would be a great time for Team TeePee to try to really snowball this. Pop in another Ultra, hold on to this B flag a little while longer, but existential pressure over towards C forces the team back, and that leads to Team Karma actually getting the 2 flag hold.
Right, when in doubt, just brute force it here. Karma with the Aegis. Normally he's a bit more subtle about it, but John comes trundling through with an Aegis of his own. And that's going to flip this point B back in favor of Team TeePee. Look, going into the break with a healthy 40-point-plus lead would be very good for TeePee after such a slow start.
Oh.
Attach.
Little pinch play off the goggles, only getting 2 with it, but again, the information was exquisite. 25 seconds remain, and Team Karma, they will not fully be able to reclaim the lead, but they can hold on to this 2-flag setup. We'll have just about an even game.
Team TeePee, they are ticking up. This lead's starting to get a little bit out of control for Team Karma. They've let it slip. I'm not going to lie to you. John here, Spacely, of course, on your screen. Over towards A, and we're at the point now where Team TeePee is starting to pressure the extremities. They are feeling pretty comfortable.
That was 2 straight team wipes. They actually forced the Medico Supremo for the opposite side to be used
Just
on
the
the
whole
home
1 point.
flag.
Man.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was an absolutely beautiful display, I think, of staggering your ultras, getting yourselves up, get the break, then establish your hold. Use the Aegis to counter, and then after you get 2 clean wipes, move on forward, neutralize some time, and we end up with right around an 80-point game. Surprising, but a huge late surge there for Team TeePee.
Looking like night and day for TeePee specifically. He's having a really good map right now. Still on their cleaner, still rifling. And look at him getting the job done for 2, 3 in the middle of the map.
Parasite and Co. doing their best to work their way into this Nudleplex map, but we had a chance to talk to Parasite about how much he loves XDefiant. He told us all about what he thinks XDefiant does right. Let's take a look.
A particular mechanic I think that I enjoy in this game is the fact that we get some of the stuff that other traditional FPSs are missing nowadays. We get the red dots on the mini-map, we get some movement. From the controller side of things, as many of us play, the aim assist and all that stuff isn't super strong, so there's actual gunfights, and it's just the game doesn't feel like it aims for you, so it actually feels like you're rewarded for, you know, the time you put into the game.
Hearing from Parasite there. In the meantime, Team Karma have been able to try and claw their way back a little bit more. Still behind by about 85 points, though. Much more work to be done.
Big quad feed, though, from Lacefield on that last little charge, so that gets extra time to breathe around this double setup. Long-range shots and Parasite kind of talk about that aim assist. It did not just straight lock to him. He's got to figure out how to lock in, and he does eventually center, find the kills. Chance with the digital ghillie to move around behind the play, gets a second elimination, but the follow-up from Team TeePee ultimately pretty solid. Lacefield trying to force a contest, and he does get a double, but the BioVita can only let him live for so long. He lets him know with a little thumbs up in the kill feed, but the rest of the squad for Team Karma right on the way back in.
Yeah, Apathy has to throw himself with this. He knows he has no other choice. They need to get B pretty much right now. John on the wraparound, shutting Apathy down before he can bring it back under his control. Karma there to finish the job, though. Lacefield, yeah, always likes to react to the kills on the
Every death, every death.
Love that. Spacey on the backstab, though, taking Karma down. And we'll have to see if Team Karma can hold this point for much longer.
Well, it's going to get flipped or at least neutralized for now. Lacefield trying to clear. BioVita keeping all 3 members on that break alive and healthy. So 567 to 500. Big lead starting to amount with only 250 on the clock. Need to see something soon here, I would say, if you're Team Karma, because they're in trouble.
They're pressuring C. Team TeePee are coming for all of it. Parasite there. Not going to be pleased about how that exchange went down. Lacefield, though, at least able to respond. Just as we thought TeePee was going to run away with it, just as Team TeePee were pressuring that home base. Looks like they're losing control of mid.
Have to try to keep this alive if you're Spacely, but he does get underwhelmed as there were 2 players still nearby. 2 really, I mean, good moments right here, I would say, because you're getting close to popping a couple of these ultras. 2 minutes left in the clock, and how about it? Attach is going to get 3 before falling. There's the follow-up. TeePee gets the 4th, and the flip comes back in again.
Attach couldn't believe he was still in range of that grenade. He was trying to move up while he was iron-sighted in and didn't quite get far enough away. Team TeePee, the menaces, once again back in control. Attach slaps down the attempt at a recap in the middle part of the map. That's a big contribution. TeePee coming into the rescue to clean up Apathy. It's looking real good for this squad.
This Purifier is a huge difference maker towards stopping off the comeback. Whew. And this is just all punish. A chance to not just reap the kills, but yeah, they're stuck now. And an opportunity with TeePee push this far forward, the rest of their team could just focus on the right-hand side. I mean, he's isolated these spawns so darn well. TeePee popping off, runs out of ammunition, but he's got help around the outside. Not good news here for Team Karma, falling quickly.
At least Team Karma are saving money on the cremation bill. That's all I'm going to say. Team TeePee are really lengthening this lead now. Desperately are Team Karma fighting for the middle part of the map. Medico Supremo key there for Spacely in order to win out that last engagement.
But he only uses it for himself, though. That's the biggest thing. There's still enough time, if Team Karma can hold on to a double stack, that they could still bring this back. But it's getting a little bit tight, and well, with the shutdown coming down, that may be maybe final nail. You still have a 130-point game.
Yeah, Attach looking real good in this later part of the map. Apathy Okay, this is more for show, I guess, than anything else. He pops the Purifier. No one to find with it, though, as Space is able to find two in the middle part of the map. Team Karma need again to wrestle that B point away. They've let this get too far out of hand.
But here comes all the Aegises coming through, plus the sonar goggles. It's just so much deadly force in the mix. Apathy trying to stay alive, but not going to be able to.
Oh,
and Team TeePee has absolutely solidified this map.
Yeah, there ain't much that Team Karma can do about this one. My goodness. It was a slow start. Team TeePee looking a little bit ponderous at the beginning of this round, but they come back in a big way. Just when we thought Team Karma really had this scripted out really effectively, right? They go for A first, break into mid really well. Karma sets up the mag barrier. It looks like they're good to go, and then it slips away.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem was anytime that there was pressure towards B, everyone just converged into the middle of the map, and that left the outside wide open, where Team TeePee continued to find these little pinch plays from Spacely, from Attach. They were just working the outsides of the map so darn well, and at that point, you just set up these nasty crossfires where you can take 2v3s, 2v4s, and it was working out beautifully. That doesn't even begin to touch on the fact that they were finding so much value out of their ultras as well, Uber. I mean, it was a clean second half there for Team TeePee.